Hello, Celestial Awakenings fans. This is Jeanette Hieter, and I'm going to be making a video today of how to clear your auric field. This is one of the most common questions that I have received as an in-house healer, spiritual guide, and coach, and one of the most common questions that I have noticed being asked on the floor of the store. So I'm going to take you on a journey. Are you ready for that? On a journey of some practical tools of how to cleanse your auric field and really begin to tune back in and recenter into your own light, your own emotional body, physical and mental body, so that you may be able to navigate through the world with more ease and grace. And truly, when we have a sense of peace and really freedom from all of the static that can begin to come in from outside influences, other people's thoughts and emotions, you truly can begin to cultivate a life of freedom, of peace, of happiness, of joy, of a greater understanding of who you truly are. Okay? Do this. Okay, so one of the first tools that I'm going to assist you with it's called Palo Santo. Now, this is holy wood. It's much like sage in that you burn it and it is the smoke that cleanses the auric field for you. Palo Santo is truly magnificent. The journey of this is that it's a tree that it has to fall over on its own and then dry for 15 years. And once it's fallen over and has dried for 15 years, then it can be collected and utilized. If it is cut down or collected before the 15 years is up, it simply does not work. So you light it. It takes a little bit to get it lit, especially the first time. Blow it out. And it's the smoke that cleanses your auric field. What I like to do is I like to go in a circular motion and all the way down to my feet. And then whenever utilizing any tool, it is your intention that is key. So I like to set intention. This is my safe and sacred space. Only beings of love and light are allowed in this space. Other outside influences are simply not allowed in this safe and sacred space. And I'm returning to my center, connecting to my truth. And there's a bubble of protection and light around me, where only beneficial energies are allowed in. Feels wonderful. How you know it's working, you might feel a sensation of something lifting off of you, a calming of your emotions, your anxiety, fears, worries, angers, or sadness, a returning to a state of peace or a returning to your own body. Palo Santo is really extremely spectacular, useful. You may have even seen us utilize this on the floor. We use it to cleanse stones and to cleanse necklaces. I love Palo Santo. To me, it brings in a lot of love. Sage is also very spectacular. Sage is a deep cleanser, and it truly moves stuck energies, kind of clears the energetic palette. Palo Santo clears the energetic palette. It's much gentler and it brings in a lot of love. Okay. Something else that I personally love using is something called Limbini. Now this is incense. It goes really fast in the store. A lot of my clients and students will just buy this off the shelf. I use it in retreats and during sessions. Limbini is made by Tibetan monks. It is a rope incense, and you burn it from the end, and has 27 natural ingredients, which I love because I prefer to put natural ingredients in the air as opposed to preservatives and, or maybe not preservatives, but chemicals. So you just basically, you light it on the end, and again, it's the smoke. And you can use this in combination with Palo Santo. You can use it in combination with sage. You can utilize it on its own. And to me, it just sets up a sanctuary, a beautiful, very honoring energy. And again, utilize your intuition or your affirmations, your intention. This is safe and sacred space. Only beings of love and light are allowed in this space. Outside influences are not invited. And so it is. I'm just going to send you some of the sacred energy through the video. Truly, I love Limbini. Okay, so there are times where you must clear your auric field, where you are feeling the influences of the outside coming in, and you're not able to light sage, Palo Santo, or incense. In those times, you can utilize something called selenite. You can put this in your pocket. We have these smaller pieces. We also have selenite wands as well. Sometimes we have these bigger pieces. Love these. And truly, this stone cleanses away cords, and it cleanses away just energies that may be stuck and helps to move emotions that may be stuck. People really utilize selenite during healing sessions to cleanse the chakras. The auric field, they utilize it when they have a difficult attachment with someone in their life and they'd like to release the negative attachments, energies, or patterns. And basically, you can move it through your auric field and just down your legs and through your chakras. And if you feel like there's a stuck place, you can just spend a little bit more time in that stuck place. You might feel like, oh, I just can't move past here. So I need to really assist this part of my body in releasing these influences or these attachments or whatever it is that you are. And again, utilizing your intention. I am releasing all energies that no longer serve me and connections to others that no longer serve me or them. This is my sanctuary. This is my safe and sacred space. Only beings of love and light. Whatever's for my highest good, so be it. And these are just words that I'm saying kind of off the cuff. I've said this, I've utilized these words almost a decade, so it's a little bit more fluid for me. You can find wording or terminology that fits you and your lifestyle and what you are doing. You can have statements that you say every single time. You can have statements that you say and you adjust it. You could say something different out loud in your mind or with your intention each time. So selenite's spectacular. If you do not have a crystal, sage, Palo Santo incense, again, just your intention. This is my safe and sacred space. And so a lot of times what happens and why truly we can get bombarded by outside influences. So let's say our auric field is out here, okay? So a difficult outside influence begins to come in and affect us, and so we kind of shrink. And the outside influence is out here. Oh, I feel better. Oh, I have my space. I have my grounding and my connection with myself. And so other outside influences begin to come in, and we go back a little. Oh, okay, now I'm in my connection with myself. So these outside influences come in and then we shrink. And then they come in again and we shrink and we shrink. And to where we feel we have no place in the world and there is no safety. And we're affected by the emotions and thoughts and environments all around us. I see this so often. Really and truthfully, the way in which to, I don't want to say combat that, but to set up so that doesn't happen, is to push your auric field out and say, this is my safe and sacred space. Only beneficial energies are allowed in. And anything that is not beneficial is simply bounces off of this bubble of light that is around my auric field. You can call in your angels and spirit guides and ask them to filter out any outside influences that are not for your highest good. Okay, now this is your space and you are commanding your space and you're setting your intention that only beneficial energies and outside influences are allowed in. Bam. This is how you become an empowered empath. My space. And if there's anything I need to be aware of that's either dangerous or someone that I shouldn't trust, I'm going to ask my angels, my spirit guides, my beings of love and light, my own intelligence and intuition to be aware of it and to be able to see it through this sacred bubble, through this protection, and say, there's something over there that I need to be aware of. I can be aware of that as opposed to bombarded by every single person and every single emotion and every single thought. Okay? This is my safe and sacred space. If there's anything that I need to be aware of, I will become aware of it. I'm not going to pick up and take on thousands of things that are happening around me. That is that empowered empath. So, along with utilizing these tools, you can also command your space. This is your space, and you have the ability to do this. Okay? Something else that can really assist you is something called black tourmaline. This is a really big piece. We also have palm stones, and we also have other smaller pieces. Grounding and protective, and can strengthen this bubble of light that is around you and truly help you to own and command your space. Black tourmaline is truly, it's fantastic. It's so extremely helpful and beneficial. There are also other stones that are grounding and protective. For some people, tourmaline might be a little bit strong, but in general, it's a really good stone to start with and helps to protect you against outside influences. I hope this has helped you. I'm sending you so much love and light on all of your journeys. And may you really be able to command your space and become this empowered being that you truly are, and step into it and utilize new tools and skills you've developed in other arenas to assist you on your journeys forward. This is Jeanette Hieter with Celestial Awakenings, sending you so many blessings.